Locked on target.
Hi crew, and welcome back to our Let's Play of Defender's Quest. I have grinded, I don't even know what to say, for about maybe 30 to 40 minutes outside of the last recording, and I managed to grind enough to get all of the slots filled for our archers. So, I don't think I need to do any of that. I did not grind enough to get weapons for everyone, but let's go ahead and buy at least one for that, and then we'll advance in the story for you guys. So let's battle here. The town is under attack. I pressed spacebar for whatever reason. Guards, launch the assault. She's weather fortune. I want her alive. Nobody else matters. Release the revenant. Maybe. Oh my. So there we go. Alright, it looks like we're gonna need berserkers. What the heck is going on with my frame rate? There we go. Maybe. There we go. This would be a lot faster if I wasn't actually rendering video again, like a doofus. But yeah, we got a fairly large army now. I don't really like the placement of the rest of these. I feel like my most efficient places have been used. But let's go ahead and start upgrading. And then let's kick it to 4 times. There we go. And that should be enough upgrades to polish off these waves. But just in case, let's try for a 3rd tier ranger here. Yeah, and you're not supposed to grind this many rangers and whatnot. It makes the game pretty easy. So, let's give... I try to balance out my skills whenever I get them. And that gives her triple or rapid shot, which is the ranger's spike ability, which makes them super useful. What? The whole town dead and not one prisoner captured? Sir, we have enough revenant to continue. You think I don't know that? Get out of my sight! Inept fools! You cannot allow them to escape. What can I do? My revenant are decimated. We don't have enough troops to continue. Look around you. What do you see? I see dozens of corpses, not one of which belongs to our prey. Grr, finger. Continue the pursuit. We will have all the reinforcements that we will need. Dun dun dun. And now I can't go back to the town, which all that remains of Karsk is a thick layer of char. The bodies of the dead are nowhere to be found. Oh my gosh, what could have happened? So basically, the only town I have right now is to go back to just this town until I clear the next one. Oh yeah, and I also cleared the 2nd tier of these when I was off doing whatever. I mean, those are just levels that are just a little bit harder, so I don't think you guys need to watch them a little bit. But it's important to note that you need to go back and clear these progressively in order to get the rewards. in the higher tiers and whatnot, and it'll make grinding more efficient or whatever. You can actually play this game without grinding very much, but again, I am in this to min-max for the end game. So, this will just, the way I do it will make it easier in the long run. Well, hold on. There's some people in the road. Or on the road. Could those be more rangers? Others must have escaped the village. Wait, something's not right. We're under attack! Yes, blah, blah, blah. So, let's do range. You guys smack stuff. I want you, put you here. I'll show you for a reason why. Warriors have high HP, and if I remember correctly, these things sort by path. And let's focus on getting you down here. So when they attack, I think they'll attack him first. I can't. This is a little experiment to see which one. If my warrior is going to protect this side or the other side. All right. So let's get some basics down. I mostly want them on that lane, evidently, because I don't plan on upgrading these that much. No, they attack the closest one to them. Alright, that makes sense. Alright, that's enough of watching it. So we can generally just power through this now. And again, you're not supposed to have units like I have at this point. Like, I spend a lot of time leveling. The game doesn't want you to, or isn't necessarily balanced around that. So if you're looking for a tougher challenge, don't get all the units at once. And again, it took me 40 hours of repetitious grinding to do it. So again, you probably don't have the patience for it. But when I'm rendering video, like, I really can't do much else with my computer anyways. So other than maybe grind or whatnot, and it's really not like that big of a deal. So yeah, that was actually surprising, because usually you get killed, but again, I have over-leveled. So, oh man, what to get? I don't necessarily need regen. Later you'll need regen, but for now I just want... I want to upgrade double hit. And then I'm going to upgrade double hit again. To upgrade double hit. Let's grab bleed. Bleed. Oh, I can't do bleed on these guys. They're too low. You're lower on the tier, so chances are I won't upgrade you. As far as I will until later. Those Revenant, they're from the village. You think they got turned? Everyone here, there should be immune to the plague. All the survivors have already had it. I don't think they turned on their own. The man in red. Yeah, it's him. He's doing jerky things because he's the man in red. So let's just see here. Let's go to the town. Laxos. The survivors camp on the foot of the mountains. It's a frequent target of Ozimal's raiding parties. I think we lost him. Oh man. And all I need there is 3 more Revenant skulls to finish my necklace. Check it out. I call the big one Blinky and the little one Mr. Teeth. That's seriously disturbing, Slack. Ezra, there's a small caravan of nomads here that have offered us supplies, for the right price, of course. Turns out the headsman is my grandfather's 5th wife's 2nd cousin, so I'm able to haggle some pretty good discounts. I recommend that we stock up while we can. So I already got Ranger and whatnot. So, oh yeah, I forgot to mention my rangers. I'll do that in a bit. But I named them after a few peoples I know. I don't know if we need armor right now. Armor is generally meh. You generally want to focus on upgrading your weapons at this point. Oh, that's tempting. Let's go ahead and finish off the line with level 4 bows. Now, let's buy a level 8, and then we'll put it down. We'll put down the +4 to here, because again, I want at least my main attacker to have the best equipment. Alright, that's good enough. Hey there, stranger. Your name doesn't happen to be Ezra, does it? Yeah? Fantabulous. A couple of days ago, this old man stopped by. He said you would follow and asked him to give you this thingamajig. He said it would help you on your way. He was a teensy bit weird, if you ask me. But anybody handing a free pieces of paper is okay in my book. Oh, look at that pun. I can't get enough of this stuff. It's delicious. Thank you, friend. Yay, I get heal. Let's look here. Oh, I think we could do one more in the Let's Play. Normal. A massive battle breaks out the monastery gates. I might be able to get my healer in here. Here we are, the chapter house of the 7th branch of Selani. I mean, he really knows like enough about the geography. He's been around all of this with his patchwork pants. What? That's the monastery? What are you were expecting something else? I just thought it would look a little more like the royal temples back in Ash. Well, I can chant if you would like to feel it to feel more temple-y. Ooh, ooh, It just looks more like a fortress than a temple. Indeed, for there are many dangers in the pit. You think that old fool sitting behind the walls can save you? You are cut off. The monastery might think it will be in the furthest reaches of the Quaid Empire for all the good it will do you. Well, okay, I guess that you will pursue us to the end of the Empire. Revenant, cut them down. This does not look much like a fortress. So let's just look. That's a maximum DPS spot. That's a maximum DPS spot. Let's add one here. One here. One here. And to attack middle lane specifically. Alright, now let's worry about my rangers. That's a good spot. That's a good spot. This is a good spot, but I'll be taking damage, so I don't know how wonderful it is. This is a good spot, and this is a good spot. Alright, now we can do 4 times. Yeah, I don't think this one's going to be an issue either. Yay for 40 minutes of grinding. Breaking the game. At least for a little bit. Well, at least it lets me do a Let's Play smoothly. So I don't, like, fail this one out. There we go. More PSI. And that's it. Yay. No one leveled up. So no microing. The gate is open. No, I can't do that because he's a main character. Oh, man. Oh, jeez. How should I make him sound? Oh, let's pick a voice for you, old man. The gate is open. Quick before they can regroup. Everyone in the monastery! Once again, we owe you our lives, honorable elder.
I act for myself as much as for others. You do not know your own importance, for who can travel into their world?
Please, if you can explain any of the events of the past week to me.
There is much to say and little time to say it. The enemy army still sits at our gates.
At least tell me this, to whom do I owe my life? A soft-spoken old monk, seeking forgiveness for his sins. Bakal, the green priest man. So, I think we're going to call it an episode there. Next time, come see and see if we can get and protect the monastery with our newfound healer class. So, as you can guess, they heal. And they also do a little bit of damage. And this is pretty much their last damage skill. But then they get a buff type thing that attacks and heals. It's pretty useful. So, again, this is a very interesting heal class. It also helps you tank a little bit with HP, but yep, I'll talk a little bit more about how to use healers properly in the future. Once we get all of our classes set up, I'll talk about optimum setups and all that jazz. But for right now, we're just playing through the story. So until we meet again, stay on target.